That's the intro.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh.
That sums up this episode.
Oh my god.
In the beginning.
What's the haps on the hops? Got yeast, that's beast. This the molten hour where we talk about our drink and tell you what we think every other week. And if we get drunk, well, we might slur our speech. Got the gift of gab, the friends you wish you had. Join us for a drink, join us for a laugh. Time is never wasted, where you getting wasted. The molten hour here, people take your places. People take your places. People take your home.
Welcome to the Malting Hour. I'm one of your hosts, Tony Gold, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
Brandon. How are you?
Good.
Cool, me too.
Good. Considering.
Yeah, I'd like to preface this episode that Brandon and I have been hanging out for a little bit before we did this. And we have had some drinks, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
I was out in Rosemont at Bub City, waiting for the Rosemont tree to be lit up, and so
Why?
Because I wanted to see a tree get lit up.
Yeah. Come over here. I'll light a tree for you. Whatever.
Dude, will you have all those bourbons that I had today?
Yeah.
I'll be here. Fantastic. Yeah. So
that's a good caveat.
yeah, I'm thinking about going there for my birthday. It was worth the money, and it was delicious and very fun.
Did you light up a tree for your birthday?
I meant the bourbon. If they lit up a tree for my birthday, that would be cool. So here we go. We're gonna do this. So this release has already come out.
Yep.
We got it a little late, and then you and I could not find the time to do it. So it's no longer a preview. It's more of just here's a review.
Yep.
This is the second fall release, but technically the third release of this year's Deep Woods because they do the summer one.
Correct.
And this is from Revolution, by the way. We're going to start off here with
Gravedigger Billy.
Gravedigger Billy, which when I looked it up and I didn't put Revolution, that is a Simpsons character that I can't believe I didn't know that.
Like you of all people.
Yeah, I feel like that needs to be something I use for fantasy football because in one of my leagues, me and Vito's brother use Simpsons quotes as our team names. I'm going to go ahead and read this. Gravedigger Billy Barrel Aged Scotch Ale. An old favorite from the early days of Revolution makes a return. This bourbon barrel-aged Scotch ale, decked out in a fine tartan kilt, has a delicate smokiness alongside American oak and bourbon character. Pour a weed ram and let the brogue fly. Don't be deaf. Enjoy now or store cold. 13.2% ABV. How do you feel about Scotch ales?
I'm indifferent because
Same here.
Sorry.
Wow. That's
Like
crazy.
a very emphatic moving of my chair. There's ones that are subtle that I like.
Yeah.
This one's big and bold. And again, I'm going to go back to the subtle ones I enjoy. And then this one's big and bold. But I don't dislike this.
Yeah.
It's very smooth, very easy drinking. Yeah.
I am with you. I am kind of indifferent when it comes to Scotch ales. I don't dislike them. I don't seek them out. I don't remember the last time I had a Gravedigger Billy because I know it is one that has popped up from time to time from Rev.
What was funny is I poured this. I didn't look at it. I just poured it and I was like, it's the first one.
Yeah.
And then I tasted it and was like, oh. But I immediately knew it was a Scotch ale.
Yeah.
Yep.
That does stand out. There is I'm getting a lot of caramel sweetness.
Yeah.
There is a bit more bitterness than I would get in other barrel-aged beers. And I don't mean that negatively. It's just something that kind of stands out. It's light body.
I agree.
To me. Maybe not light, but light medium body.
Yeah, no, it's not for the mouthfeel people, it is not a thick beer.
No.
and I think that's kind of where you're coming from. It's very light and like easy drinking and like,
as Dan would say, maybe a little aqueous. Yeah, I brought it back.
R.I.P. Dan.
He's still alive. This is a very approachable beer for that, like as it being something that's like very drinkable, but I don't know if it's an approachable beer for everybody.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Even in like barrel age. I might give somebody a barrel aged stout before I gave them this.
Yeah, but like you have to be in the wheelhouse of like liking barrel aged beers and liking Scotch ales.
It's nice. Like I'm still picking up like a little bit of bitterness that I'm not used to in barrel aged beers, and because of that, like I kind of like it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would. I like that it's not always available, that it's kind of like a random release, because it is kind of nice to come to this and be like, oh, that's right, there's this.
Yeah, no, I like this. I'm surprised by it. And it's not to say that I hate Scotch ales, but like this is well done. And
the one thing I don't get is the smokiness. Do you get smokiness?
No.
And maybe it's just, I don't know, the way our palates are right now, because we'd already been drinking some stuff and hanging out, and we also had your delicious smoked queso.
Yep.
Which was fan-fucking-tastic. But that's not a mark of, like, negativity on this beer. But no, it's very nice. It's very nice.
I take another sip. I'm getting some smokiness. A little bit. Yeah.
Hearing that it's in there and then searching for it, yeah, sure. But overall, I don't think I get a lot of it. And again, it's not like a negative. Like, I'm not necessarily looking for a smokiness in a Scotch ale, let alone this beer. But it's good, man. Like, I like it. I'll be honest, when I first took a sip, I was like, I don't know if I like this, because I was kind of like, you know, especially now in Chicago, it's the week of Thanksgiving as we're doing this episode, as it's being released. Like, there's a lot of barrel-aged beers out there. We have done a lot of barrel-aged beer events. I have purchased a lot of barrel-aged beers, as we were talking about earlier. And so when I first took a sip, I was like, ooh, what's going on here? And then, you know, putting in my head like, oh, hey, it's a barrel-aged Scotch ale.
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense. But yeah, no, it's good. I think it's definitely a beer that if you are adventurous, especially for a barrel-aged beer, this is something that is interesting enough to try. And I think it would surprise people how much they like it.
Yeah, and I guarantee there's a world of people out there that would be like, "This is the best beer ever."
Oh, absolutely! I'm sure there was a bunch of people super stoked to see this come back, and like it is cool. Like it's like I said, I'm glad it's not something that's always available, because I think I probably would be burnt out on it, because I would buy it and be like, I'm okay. Yeah, that's fine. But no, good overall.
Yep, it happens. You know, it's beer.
Did you say it happens?
It happens, man. It's beer.
So, Brandon, I think he had like 2 beers maybe before I got here. I went and had some bourbon, then came here. And then we drank an Illuminated Beer Works. Is it Illuminated Beer Works? Is that the actual title of their... I think so. Illuminated, whatever. Here in Chicago, we did their War on Christmas If You Want, their gingerbread version of it. And then we had Transient's Bark of Darkness, I think it was. And it was the maple coffee, cinnamon, vanilla, aged in a whiskey fodder, and then and then in a Weller barrel. That's what we had. That was very good. And I feel like that beer in particular is what put us to where we're at. This sounds more like an after the final pour more than anything. And with the speed that we're going through, this might just be a shorter episode. Could be. You know, and that's the fun of the malting hour. All right, so the one Brandon is pouring right now, I'm going to pull up on my phone, mainly because I don't have the full description of it. But this was one that I actually pre-ordered from Rev site when they released it, because they have done other beers like this, or they have done this beer before, and it was one of my favorites that year. This is Apple Brandy Rye. And this is so it's a rye wine aged in apple brandy barrels. This playfully explorative rendition of Rye Way to Heaven features, as the name suggests, American oak apple brandy barrels as opposed to the more familiar bourbon barrels and rye whiskey examples. A slightly sweeter blend provides more room for malt-derived flavor development in barrel, balancing the impact of a wondrously expressive spirit. I read that sentence like it was a run. Drink now or store cold. It's 12.3%. So I've already had this, and I already have my feelings on it. I've had 2 of these for my 4-pack. How do you feel about them, Brandon?
I like it. Very easy drinking. I mean, I take that back.
I know what you mean. It's not
but
like...
it's super smooth. And, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of it, but I'm getting, like, subtle apple. I don't drink brandy, so I don't know if I'm getting that. But, like, anyways, the barrel characteristics and everything kind of, like, blend together, and it comes out really well.
Yeah, I remember... I don't know. I don't think you have a can left, but I know that you and I have had the original iteration of this, or one of the other ones that they've done.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Not to say that I don't love this one, but I feel like the last time I got more apple.
Yeah.
There is apple here, but it's a little more subtle. But for a rye wine, which obviously it is a beer that they brewed with predominantly rye.
Yeah.
High ABV beer. And then it went into the, is it apple brandy? Like American oak apple brandy barrels. So I don't know what barrels they used last time or how they did it, but this one to me is not as memorable as the first time. With that being said, though, I have already drank 2 of these, and I got them last week. Last weekend. Yeah, we went to prop day. So a week from today, actually. So this week I drank 2 of them, and it's still really good. It's definitely more sweet than some of the other barrel-aged beers that Rev does.
And I think I like that.
Yeah.
Because it's sweeter. I love barrel. I love the barrel characteristics in the beers, but I do love it when that sweetness kind of comes through too. And this has a good combo of those. So
I think it's a good dessert type beer without there being like a pastry stout. Like there's 100%. That like caramely sweetness, that little bit of apple, but there's a lot of barrel in this beer.
Yeah.
Which is like I feel like this is what they always do for their second release. It's always like the barley wines or the rye wines. It's always Straight Jacket or, what was the other one? I don't remember. But that's normally what it is. There's not a lot of stouts in their second release. Yeah. It's always first stouts.
Gravedigger.
Yeah, Gravedigger. So we have the Scotch Ale. And this is the play on the Rye Way to Heaven. And then Straight Jacket was involved as well. And I think that's the next one that we're going to have is Straight Jacket, which is their barley wine. So there's no stouts involved. But I think this shows Revolution's ability to barrel age other beers. It's not just stouts.
Yeah.
Like, it's the second release during the Deep Woods series is always like stuff like this.
It's just showing the craft.
Yeah.
The craft behind the beer making, the barrel aging. Yeah. They do a good job.
Yeah, it is sweet.
Yeah. And as I drink it, I feel like it's getting sweeter.
Yes. And I'm glad we split this. And it's funny because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, well, I've drank 2 cans of these. You know what I mean? Like, but maybe again, as we've explained, we have had some drinks before we started this episode.
It's because you've had a couple of these. Did Virginia have any of these? Like,
yes, she did. She did try it and she liked it. She liked she picked up on the apple right away, actually.
Well, and it's funny because like with barrel aged beers, like usually the predominant flavor is barrel, but yeah, apple comes through, and I like it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it doesn't come out to me like the last version did, but it's still there and it's very good.
Yeah,
it's good. I know it's probably too early for a break, but this is a different kind of episode. I think we should take a break because we got 2 more to go. We'll be right back.
And we're back. Oh, that's what he was waiting
That's
for.
what I was waiting for. Sorry. That is the intro. The whole fucking thing is the
No,
intro.
just fucking waiting for him to open the goddamn beer.
That whole thing is the intro. Welcome back, everybody. We are drinking through the second... I'm going to call it this. The fall release of the... Oh, shit. The fall release of the Deep Woods. Revolution's Deep Woods. As we said before, we got the preview a little late, and then we couldn't get to it that week. So we're just talking through it. And Brandon and I did decide, because we're going to be responsible adults, that we're going to save the big 19.2 ounce can of the rum barrel aged version of VSOJ. Very special. What does the VSOJ stand for?
Very special old
Jacket.
jorts.
I did so. I won a Facebook settlement online, and they gave me a virtual Visa card for $35.
Wait, for who gave what?
It was the thing where it's like, Facebook violated this, and there's this class action lawsuit.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a $35 Visa gift card. What did I do? I bought a 4-pack of this beer right here, which is...
Street Jacket.
Thank you. Oh my god.
It's a barley wine ale aged in bourbon barrels.
Yeah, here we go. So I'll read the description right here as my phone is at 11%. The soul of barley wine channeled through vivifying bourbon barrels and blended with an alchemist touch. Summon notes of caramel, stone fruit, brown sugar, and vanilla with each generous swirl. ABV 15%. What am I doing with my life? So you've not had this, right?
I haven't. Well, this one, no.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've had one. So, as time has gone on, I used to love barley wines.
Yep.
I don't love barley wines as much as I used to.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the same camp. Like, barley wines were my jam for a long time.
Yeah, fantastic. It was a good, like, oh, I don't have to drink a barrel aged stout. I can just drink a barley wine.
And now I'm old.
Yes, so am I.
And my back hurts. And my hip hurts. And I'm like, this barley wine is good, but it's not what I want for my palate. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's so weird because literally, like you said, like, and again, we're not knocking the beer.
No,
but
because I'm going to give my like I said, I've had one, and I'm going to give my review.
Because I always go to like again, if I have a beer that I really like and it's the style I really like, I'm very positive about it. I don't want to be negative about this, but like, it's like, it's not me.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's a fair, like, review of it. For me, I try and, like, think about old me. And what are the things that, like, I'm noticing about this beer? It's sweet. It's caramely. I get barrel. It is, for a 15% beer, it is very easy to drink. It doesn't feel like it doesn't drink like a 15% beer.
No.
But there's like this carameliness, there's that bourbon barrel characteristics to it, but it's the sweetness for me that like my palate has started moving on from.
Yep.
Like we were at Fobab, which we didn't do a recap, but like while we were there, the first 3 or 4 samples we had, when I got to the 4th sample, I was like, I don't know if I can do the big sweet pastry stouts anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a lot.
Yeah, I like more of the barrel characteristics. I like more of the subtle notes. And not that this doesn't have it, but like a barley wine is just sweet.
Yeah, and the thing with Fobab, that's the problem, because all these people bring like their biggest and their best. I get it. But then you have to go down, like, if you want barrel characteristics, you've got to go down to like
the floor.
Well, obviously that. But then, like, sours and, like, but, and again, like, when I like barrel-aged beers, I do like sour barrel-aged beers, but, like, at Fobab, I'm like, I want to try, like, stouts that are, like, barrel forward. And again, like I will enjoy one that is, subtly sweet and barrel forward, but like, yeah, dude, like the introduction into Phobia for all those folks that like come in and it's just like, it's literally like, just a sugar shock to your mouth.
This year especially because we were up top and we just grabbed some beers where I was like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. That's too much now.
Yeah.
It just kind of wrecked my palate. Now, that's not me talking shit about this beer. I am saying that like it's sweet, caramel, and you get the barrel. This moment right now while we're drinking it, because of everything that we've had and what we've done tonight, my palate is probably like, no, we don't want to do this. We don't want to do this right now. But because I have had one at home and I was like, oh, no, this is great. It's nice. Like
I enjoy this actually. Yeah. Like to me, it's on that cusp of like almost being too sweet, but for me, it's like, not too sweet.
You're right. It's not like I just took another sip and it's not like cloyingly sweet.
Yeah.
But there's a sweetness to it where I'm like, okay. Do I need to have a whole can right now? No.
Oh, okay. Does anyone ever need to have a whole?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Also, as I keep sitting here in your basement, my sinuses are telling me my body is sleepy, and that's where I start not breathing through my nose. Which I need to go and see like a nose doctor.
I can't wait to go upstairs and throw my CPAP on. Just fall asleep.
Old. I'm getting so old. I will say this: the fall release of the Deep Woods series is always the most interesting to me. Maybe not like the one I seek out, but it's always exciting because it's not just stouts.
Yeah.
And then the third, like the final one is always like a stout and something else or whatever. Like it's all just fun. And like Revolution nails it every time. And for a barrel-aged barley wine, this is phenomenal.
Yeah, like so there's two breweries in Chicago that I put up with like the barrel-aged shit. That's Goose and Rev.
Yeah.
And Rev is consistent every year. So
there are times where, sorry Goose, we're very honest with you. There are times where the Rev Deep Woods release I like more than Bourbon County.
Well, yeah. And then again, it's just how it plays out.
Yeah. This year was great because I feel like, as of right now, I feel like I like the Bourbon County release more.
Yeah.
But Rev still did like a phenomenal job where it's like, it's not really a battle. You know what I mean? And like even like the old Irving like Krampus stuff if you follow us, we did the dinner, we got to try everything. Everything was really fucking solid, and we are gonna do the Krampus episode some point before the year ends. It's just we're literally like nitpicking perfect beers. Like
why?
Yeah, don't go.
Don't make us do this.
Why do you piss against you? But I mean, they're all great. It's just I'm literally nitpicking right now a perfect beer.
Yeah, and again, it's all a matter of preference and like time.
Yeah,
when you have it, like whatever. Like these are great beers.
Had we not drank before this episode,
I think we'd still be in the same camp.
Absolutely.
It's a great beer, but it's like literally the sugar palate and like
our palates have changed.
Yeah,
which is why anytime
we're old.
It's like anytime you listen to somebody's opinion about a beer or read a review, like take it with a grain of salt. Go and try it yourself.
Yep.
There are beers out there that people hate that I love, and there's beers out there that people love that I hate.
Yep.
And I hate those people. I hate them so much. Anyway, so that is we have one more beer, but we're gonna save it for another time. And man, this is great. This is the best time to be in Chicago.
Indeed.
I love you, Brandon.
Love you too.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at the Malting Hour.